Now, for most of us, spending time on social media is a hobby, something we do if we have downtime. But for others, and increasingly for young people, it can become an addiction.
Well, one man has used his own experience with addiction to start a business to help others. Jan Willem established Yes We Can youth clinics in a bid to help young people whose lives have been ruined by addiction.
The therapy courses cover a range of addictions, from social media and sexting to gaming, alcohol and drugs.
But professional help does come at a price. A room at the clinic will set parents back or insurance companies back by some $79,000 US. That's for a 10-week programme.
Well, we're joined by Jan Willem now, who is the founder of Yes We Can youth clinics. And Jan, first of all, talk us through exactly how the business model works. If I wanted to come or send my child to your clinic,
yes.
How would it work? Because I know that you're based in the Netherlands.
Yes, we are.
How would it work for a local child, and how would it work for the international side of things?
Gladly, we can treat 700 teenage and young adults every year. 600 of them are from the Netherlands, and they're all being paid for by insurance companies or by the government. All the international clients who are coming, they are being paid at this moment privately.
And what do you get in return for that? If we look at it purely from a business point of view at this point, before we get into the social aspects.
Yes. Of course, we are a financially healthy company, but the main goal is always to provide the best care possible. So every euro that's being made is getting back into the treatment, so we can even affect the treatment even better.
How did you get into this? How did you start this business?
I've been an active addict myself from the age of 12 till 27, almost 15 years. At the age of 18 I wanted to change, and I was searching 9 years for the right treatment in the Netherlands. 4 years I spent in and out of treatment centers. I've seen about 30 to 40 psychiatrists and psychologists, and nothing worked. I needed to have the right program for me. Finally, in the age of 27, when I was 27, I did change gladly, and I got my life back again. I went into working with teenage and young adults, and I found out that so many thousands and thousands of teenagers are stuck in mental health issues, addiction and behavioral problems. When I heard their stories, it was similar like my stories, and I thought, I've got to do something. And that's why in 2010 we opened Yes We Can youth clinics.
And something that you were telling us in the green room, which was fascinating, is how you found it's getting a lot worse, and some of the key reasons why, 2 key reasons why: gaming and social media.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Those two are unfortunately, gladly it's also fun. Gaming is fun, social media can be fun as well. But it's also a new solution for a lot of teenagers and young adults with depression and anxiety to just get completely isolated and to, get away from normal society. And then as well with the gaming, where there's also continuously a thing what's happening in your brain that you keep on continuing gaming, and then suddenly before you know it you're up to 12 to 15 hours gaming a day, and parents have no idea what to do anymore.
So what kind of daily routine do the people have to come to your clinics? Really structured. 6:45 in the morning wake up, up till 10:30 in the evening, and there's only 6 moments of 20 minutes free time, and the rest is completely full with group therapy, one-on-one sessions, psychoeducation, and a minimum of 3 hours sport a day. And there's also no internet and no phones inside the clinics for 10 weeks. Why minimum 3 hours of sport?
Sport is so extremely important. More and more teenagers and young adults are not doing the sport anymore, spending times inside, and sport is a way of letting things out. The best thing to do is get really activated, sport every day, but also start sharing all the pains and bad things that are happening.
And I know the vast majority of young people that you treat are from the Netherlands. You've got the international side of the clinic as well.
Yes.
Do you see a sort of a similar type of personality coming to you?
Absolutely.
Or go on, elaborate on that then.
Yeah, we have 120 beds for Dutch fellows, we have 20 beds for international fellows, and we see exactly the same problems, specifically when they come from Europe. The clients who come from, for example, from Singapore and America, they use different drugs, but the problems behind all the drugs and the disorders, that's the same.
What is it?
Pain, a completely disconnection from the parents, not being able to cope with normal society, not knowing how to make contact anymore, and that problem is getting worse and worse.
And is that a problem, do you think, that's uniquely Western European, or is it a global thing?
It's absolutely a global thing.
Do you think you'll start, you know, opening clinics elsewhere globally?
Once the clinic at this moment in the Netherlands, once that is full and stable and complete, yeah, then we absolutely will look further.
And just briefly, what you're describing in terms of people being not connected, not having normal relationships, etc.
Yes.
Do you think social media makes that a lot worse because they feel they are connected?
Exactly, that's it. Yeah, they feel they are connected, and in a way they are connected. But if you really look at it, they are completely disconnected from the world, and that makes it really difficult from the age of when they are in the mid-20s, when they start working, and they have no idea what to do anymore.
Okay, Jan Willem, founder of Yes We Can Youth Clinic. So interesting to talk to you. Thank you very much for coming on the programme.
Thank you.
Great to hear your story too.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Let's now tell you how to